So I think Michiel actually launched a new organizational experiment today. It's called Sokoko, and it's a online environment in which you can sit together virtually. Like if you have played The Sims, you know it. Where you sit online together and you can talk, but it resulted in something really funny. So we now have Michiel sitting in this meeting room here. Right there, vlogging in the virtual room. And then if we move all the way here, we have Pim, also in a virtual office. What was that, Pim?
Please close my office.
Please close my office. CO live. So right now I'm gonna leave for the meetup that we are organizing together with Lean Startup Nights and with the Parkers Bar, the co-working space a friend of mine runs called Leon Pals. He has done a lot for the startup community here, so it's always fun to host it in his space to also promote what he's doing and potentially to help him find new people that want to be part of his co-working space. We had a really good evening. We had 24 people in the meetup. Yep. We did expect. I would say with our show rate, I did not expect 24 to show. No. And usually when you have 24 signups, you expect about 12 or 14 people to show up. So that was good. I really liked the webinar with Justin. I think he did a good job in explaining the customer development basics. We had a lot of new people today, new faces.
I didn't know about Justin before. I liked it.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I knew his work, but it's very based on checklists, which I sort of like in my work I try to avoid because I try to teach principles. Which there's just two schools in which you can do things, but he has still a very clear way to explain how to do these things. So that's what I really liked.
I didn't like the name of the script. I keep telling people don't use a script. And he has a script.
Right.
But the contents that he showed, I like to dive in because it looked great.
It's good. And this is like, if you would look at the framework, it was copyrighted 2015. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, so it's been around for some time on his blog and people are not using it. So it's good to get it out there. But just to wrap it up, what do you think of the meetup tonight? What was your biggest takeaway from Justin's talk?
Oh, wow. So there's so much I can learn from this guy on how to do on how to teach customer conversations, because we do these workshops. And most often when people go out and try, of course, they come back with mediocre results or they felt uncomfortable. And he explains very well what to do. And how to do it. So I'm thinking about how can I incorporate this in our workshops, and I just think like the easiest way, but maybe I shouldn't go for the easiest way, but would probably be that if they come back and struggle with customer conversation, to just have them watch like a few sound bites or a few brief clips that will give them confidence to do it again.
Right.
Because I think in the end, to be honest, like of course this is a very skilled and very experienced trainer that has done it a whole lot of times. Yeah. So they need to hear from multiple people that, hey, if you keep this in mind and if you keep that in mind and if you pay attention to what I'm telling you and then do it again and again and again, it will become better.
Right.
And I think he has definitely done it a lot more than me, so he's very able to share what they can do, and how they should do it.
Yeah.
And how to disarm.
I think honestly so I was scrolling through the questions. I'm not sure how we're going to be on camera like this, but I was scrolling through the questions. There was one question like, I don't get how you became an expert on customer development, Justin, because you were a corporate person at Microsoft, then you became a CTO, and now you're an expert in customer development. And that person did not know that Justin was doing this for already like 4, 5, or 6 years, exploring all these things. And I really liked that he advised the book of Steve Blank and Bob Dorff, The Startup Owner's Manual. I think it's one of the most underrated books. If you really, really, really want to get into it, that's the book you have to buy. I'll link it in the description below. It's one of the best books that I've read or went through. Reading it it's like this thick, so don't read it. That will cost you a lot of time where you should build your business. But there are so many good tidbits in there on how to build it, and they actually have separated I'm building a physical business, like hardware business, versus internet business, and it's 2 separate processes throughout the book, and that's the best part of it. So he hosted this tonight in the Progress Bar. That was really cool. Check out his space. I'll link it as well. And for now, I'm going to check out because it's time to go home. It's late.
We'll be right back.